apps. He has been recording on this app way longer than I was a featured show host and a top badge. Thank you, Emoji J. Each and every week, you're here, you're recording for us, you do the video, you're doing the outro, and I am so grateful for you. Merry Christmaka. Happy holidays, my Emoji J. I couldn't do it without you, and I'm so grateful for your friendship here on the apps. All right, y'all. Happy December 23rd, 2023. We have 132 people in the chat. We're going to go ahead and get started with our show. Let me put my music back on. Everybody, you're part of the Good Vibe Tribe while you're in here. We want to keep it positive, uplifting, and encouraging. We are the Live Well, Love More, Laugh Always tribe. And, well, there's another L. It's a hidden L, but it's a good one. It's a real good one. All right. Whew. Can you believe this is my 4th holiday season as a streamer? I was reflecting on that today, and I can't believe that I have been a live streamer on here for almost 4 years, right? Wow. All right, so happy Festivus. I'll tell you a few more things that today is. We're gonna have 2 amazing couples tonight. I want you to get comfortable and learn how they found love in a digital world. Thank you for all the gifts in advance. Thank you for being encouraging and kind in the chat. Welcome in. If you're new to streaming, we're happy you're here. Just make sure you're kind and respectful in the chat. If I get a gift like King, thank you so much. I will do some emoji hands and some heart eyes and, send you lots of love. But once I'm in my interviews, I won't be able to acknowledge them. So just know that I'm not ignoring you. I just am in the show mode. This is the Living and Loving Show. This is season 10, episode 1, our 115th show. Thank you so much for being here. All right. We are going to hop into what today is. So every show we do 3 things. Well, we do a lot more than that, but we do a healthy living tip. We do a loving affirmation. We do a few jokes. Don't mind the mascara on my fingers. Mom life. Rushed stream life. Okay, here we go. And we share a lot of laughs, love, and light in here. We try to lift each other up in the stream dream and be encouraging. There's a lot of different streams. I encourage you to stream around, not during this hour though. I want you to be here and be happy and feel a relief from your everyday stressors. Today is, like I've said, it's Happy Festivus Day, which just means if you don't celebrate a traditional holiday like Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or Christmas or any other seasonal holiday, Ramadan, Eid, I think there's a lot of holidays this time of year. That this is a day to celebrate, even if you don't have a denomination or you don't celebrate a traditional celebration. This is the day of festivities. So enjoy and have fun, regardless of how you affiliate during this time of year. It is also, now this word was really tricky for me. Maybe you all know it, maybe you've made them, but it's a type of cookie. It's Human Light Day. It's Kisan Diwas Day, and the cookie was called Pfefferkuss. I don't know. We'll look it up after the show. It was really, oh, here it is. Okay, I think it's a silent P, National Pfeffernuss Day. I don't know. Have you ever seen these cookies? But it is, today is that day. So if you've had those cookies, let me know in the chat. If you know how to make those, send me the recipe on Instagram. Get ready to favorite my guests. They're coming up in just a moment. I want to share a couple jokes with you. So these are holiday jokes, so bear with me. All right. And then I'm going to give you a couple of other things. We're doing it in a little reverse order today. Why not? It's the end of the year. We're getting ready for 2024. We only have 8 days left. So the next year, wild. New Year's Eve is fast approaching. All right, here we go. And thank you for keeping the chat active, y'all. All right. That's not the ones. Here we go. How do you wash your hands over the holidays? How do you wash your hands over the holidays? With sanitizer. Sanitizer. Waka, waka, waka. Okay. All right, here we go. Next joke. Get in your silly energy. Wiggle it out. Get it out. I know a lot of us are going through a lot of stuff right now, okay? You don't have to talk about it. It's okay. But it's a hard time for a lot of folks. And it could be happy and sad, or mad and glad. It could be a lot of feelings right now. So just for a few minutes tonight, I want you to get comfortable and let all your worries go and just be silly with us and enjoy the stories about love and laughter and living and connection, okay? All right. Now, why don't you ever see Santa in a hospital? Why don't you ever see Santa in a hospital? Because he has private health care. Private health care. Oh, yeah. Waka, waka, waka. I'm here all night. All right. I won't do any more bad jokes right now. But if you stay with me after the show, I will, okay? I got a lot of them. I got mom jokes, dad jokes. I got all the jokes, okay? And again, I never said they're funny. Okay. Our healthy living tip of this week is, and I made this special, I put it on kind of a palm frond, which I felt was appropriate. Again, if you don't celebrate any specific holiday, tonight is Festivus. Today is Festivus, so celebrate you. Celebrate that you're alive and you have internet and you're on a stream, and eat a lot of sugar. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe I needed sugar before the show. All right. This too shall pass. Your healthy living tip of this week. This too shall pass. So whatever you're going through, it will pass. If it's hard and it feels like you're having troubles that you can't see the end, it will pass. I promise. It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not even happen in this year or the next, but things will get better and they will change and there will be improvements. There will be more financial gain, more health, more wealth, more love and light. So whatever you're going through, just know this message is for you. This too shall pass. Our loving affirmation. You know me, I'm Triple L. I'm Live Well, Love More, Laugh Always. Live, Love, Laugh 2110, my original username from 2018 when I joined Plenty of Fish. I am love. I'm going to cover this because but I am love. We don't want to have the littles on the stream, but I am love. It's a cute little one, but we can't. Anyway, I am love. You are love. We are love. Be the presence of love. Let the spirit of love flow through you. Again, as we close out 2023, the only real thing in life is love. So hold on to it, share it, spread it. You can never have too much love and you can never run out of it. It's infinite, okay? So thank you for being here. That is your loving affirmation. I will show it again towards the end of the show if you want to screenshot it. Be the presence of love. Let the spirit of love flow through you. All right. Thank you for the favorites. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for spending time with us tonight. This is the Living and Loving Show. It's our 115th show. We've been here for 2 years as a featured show. I'm honored to be your host, and it is time for the best part of my shows, my guests. When they come in the box, please hit them with that follow, that favorite, link up with their social medias, go to their live streams, and be kind and supportive in the chat. They are couples tonight. This is our holidays couples edition, okay? So, I like the jokes. String, I love it. You keep the chat active, y'all. And after 8 o'clock, we are gonna vibe out. We are going to Festivus it up. Thank you again, Emoji J, for the intro. And if you didn't catch that, you'll see it towards the end of the show. All right, my first 2 guests are up. If you're not on the show for this featured show hour, I'm just gonna ask you don't request the guest box so I can make sure that I get through to our interviews. Just lost my music, but we'll fix that in a minute. So can I have Lotus and Callie Sniper request the guest box? After 8 o'clock, we can open up the boxes and talk to all who are wanting to hang out and vibe and be a part of the Good Vibe Tribe. So now, Lotus has been on my show before. He's actually been on my show twice, but this is his triple time. and he is here tonight with his love, Callie Sniper. I'm going to invite Lotus in first, and then we're going to bring Callie in, and they're going to tell us how they found love in a digital virtual world. If you know me, love is in the middle for a reason. I believe love is the best thing in the world. It is the only thing that really truly matters, and it can change the world for good every time, all the time. So this show is close to my heart as we close out 2023. Welcome in Lotus and Callie Sniper. All right, here we go. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. Thank you so much for being here, Lotus. Would you just briefly just kind of give them a rundown on when you started streaming? And then I'm going to invite Callie in and we're going to talk about all the fun things in love and how y'all found each other.
First, I want to say happy Festivus. My Festivus full.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, it's a microphone stand, but.
Oh. Wait, so it sounds like you know more about Festivus than I do. The Festivus bowl.
Many reruns.
Okay. Well, I love it. And how long have you been streaming in general, like live streaming?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. Okay, awesome. All right, let me get this turned down a little bit. It's a little bit different since we last met. Yeah. You've got a love journey to share with us. Welcome in, Donna. All right. Callie Sniper, are you ready to take the guest box? I think she's already in here, ready to go. We're doing a little holiday energy, a couples edition.
Where are they clown masks?
Hi, Callie.
Hi.
How are you? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, so you two, who wants to start? How did you meet? And how long have y'all been dating?
I guess I'll start. She just kept coming on my stream. I was another name. I was a DJ and just played music, and she kept coming in and saying how good the music and how good the show was, and kept sending good vibes. When I was, I wasn't happy and I didn't know it at the time. And it seemed like every time I was streaming, she was there.
I love it. And Callie, I'm sorry. I'm so excited about the love journey, and I love your glitter. I love the festive makeup. It's so cute. I skipped right over. How did you get started streaming, and when did you start? I'm sorry. I was excited to get to the love journey. But fill us in on how you got started in the live streaming community.
I just kind of found it by chance and started streaming, and yeah.
Okay. Amazing. So she kept coming into your stream, Lotus, and sending you good energy and saying how she enjoyed the music and the energy of your streams. And so what happened next? I mean, how did you build the relationship into what it is today?
Well, that song says love can't buy money, money can't buy love.
Yes.
Well, one day she sent a dragon.
Well, okay. We love a dragon, y'all. We're real close to 30 million, y'all. Don't hold back, okay? Oh, no, that's so cute. So wait, so you sent him a dragon, Callie?
Yeah.
Oh.
And a dragon.
It was a red one.
A red dragon, the fire dragon, the love dragon. Okay. Yeah. I think they need a love dragon. Maybe for February, we might see a little love dragon out and about. I don't know. That could be cute, right? So sweet. So, now, did you take it slow? Did you go quickly? Did you meet quickly? In person? How did that kind of go? How did you work through the beginning of getting to know each other off stream?
Well, I mean, the whole time I was with somebody else, and that situation happened, which if you were watching her show, you would have seen that episode and go back, it's probably recorded.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you're free to say whatever you want to say. You know, the last time you were here, not the last time you were single solo dolo on my show, but the one before that, I think you were with another person and it didn't go so well. But you didn't give up on love. How did you stay inspired to keep looking for love? Both of you, because Callie, I'm sure you've had previous relationships as well. How did you keep inspired to look for love and to be open to love?
Well, I just knew the moment I saw him that I, yeah, and at the time it was, it wasn't like possible, but then he was going through a rough patch, so I offered to help him out. And fell completely in love. He's
Oh,
my universe.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So we should all stay inspired to find love. What's the best part of dating another streamer? Because obviously, with both of you being on the live stream community, there's value, right? And knowing kind of what that life is like. So what do you love about being, romantically connected to someone who is on a streaming platform as well?
Well, I would think you have to actually talk and listen,
Yeah.
which a lot of you meet somebody at a bar, I don't think you're going to have those two things. That's the biggest thing I've ever, and she's taught me is listen.
So listening and loving and being encouraging. So if you're just joining us, y'all, this is a featured show hour. This is the Living and Loving Show with Triple L. I'm your host. We're talking to Lotus and Callie Sniper. They are a couple and they did find each other on the apps. They're both live streamers and they're currently dating. So don't give up on love. If you are, don't do it. We're here to tell you tonight with another couple coming up soon too, that you can have a love connection. So what are some of your favorite things to do together besides stream? Because obviously that's a big part of stream, your journeys.
I guess you liked when we were in the campground, you liked I guess she likes my music when I play it.
So
We like
music,
cooking together.
Oh, yeah.
camping, cooking.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Um, any other hobbies y'all have? That's a lot right there. And obviously the streaming. What what do you love the most about each other? Like one of you at a time, please, because I want to take this in. But what's your favorite thing? If you could look at each other, what do you love the most about each other?
I just feel the love. Like I guess my wife, I felt for my wife. I just feel it, and especially after what I just went through, it was hard to accept. But she reminds me a lot of Kathy, my wife, and about her generosity and she's just giving and giving, and that's what I love about her. And she's just got so much energy.
I love it. Oh, there's a lot of things you love about Callie. Okay, so Callie, how about you? What do you love about Lotus?
I love that he's taller, taller than me. I love that he's so musically, he knows a lot musically, and music, he appreciates the beautifulness in music, right? And also, yeah, just having that kind of love that you can't ever find ever.
So a special connection.
Yeah.
Feeling loved, enjoying hobbies together, finding each other after probably some heartbreaks. I know for Lotus. And Callie, only share, of course, what you feel comfortable sharing. So I did ask, and I was wondering if we could share it now, something you all like to do together or separate, like a holiday tradition that you have around this time of year that you love to do with your family or with friends or each other now that you're a couple.
You want me to go? Well, I was talking to her about it tonight, but I don't know if you know any Italian fest. I don't even know if it's just South Philadelphia tradition. But they have a tradition called the Seven Fishes, and that's with mussels, clams, lobster. They even have crabs with gravy. They rip off, they put crab. It was incredible, and I kind of missed that. But I was talking to her and said maybe we'll start doing it again. A lot of stuff was fried, like the schmelts and stuff, and I gotta stay away from that. You just make healthy. I don't know if anybody else has ever heard of the Feast of the Seven Fishes. That's what we do.
The Feast of the Seven what?
Fishes.
Seven fishes. Okay, I haven't heard of that. I do enjoy a nice seafood dish, so that's awesome. And so that's something you do around this time of year. How about you, Callie? Do you have a holiday tradition that you like to incorporate or that you try to do every year around December or January?
Just non-traditional. I just switch it up. Yeah. And
Okay.
then we was talking about the seven fishes, and I'm like, oh well, we should try doing that.
Absolutely. I know. I love salmon. Of course, seven fishes. That I would have to find seven I like.
One thing that I always had to have, it was called bacala, which is a salted cod. And what they do is they buy that and they have to put it in water and let the salt come out. And then they put it in this pastry. And it's like a biscuit or something. But when you taste it, you taste the salt, and then that fish is just so good. And she froze it. And I think 2 years after, like last year, I took it out and it tasted like she just made it.
Oh, wow. So it saves pretty well too, which is nice. Great. Do you think maybe you could squeeze it in before the end of the year or maybe in January? Maybe make a little something
for New Year's.
modified maybe?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, before I let you all go for this segment of the part of the show, would you tell me about when you're going live again and kind of things that are upcoming for you, your typical stream schedule, anything you want to share with us before I bring in our next couple?
Okay, well, I'm not on Meet Me as much as I used to be. I've moved on to TikTok, 1,400 away from hitting 10,000, and I decided when I do that, I'm going to change my name back to Lotus because I kind of got told about it today.
I think that's a really smart move to be able
But
to.
I got to get there. I'll have my own store. Right now, if anybody wants to come, my name is One Old Stud, and we have fun.
And it's linked up in your bio, right? So definitely favorite both my guests right now, Lotus and Callie Sniper.
If you've never had freeze-dried candy, these are lemon heads.
Oh, wow. Freeze-dried candy.
They're sour.
It's in my store.
They are sour. I like sour lemon heads. I've never had freeze-dried though. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So lots to do in the social media world. And Callie, I think you're over there too. And it's linked up in your bio as well, right?
Yes.
Your
yes.
Instagram and your other social media. Love it. Well, thank you both so much for being on the couples edition of Living and Loving and sharing some of your journey and finding each other and finding love on the apps. I'm grateful to both of you and happy Festivus. And thank you so much. I hope you'll hang around for the next interview segment. The Festivus poll. Thank you so much. I'll have you two exit yourselves out just so I don't in my stream. I'm so good at that. Thank you, Lotus. Thank you, Callie Sniper. Everyone, welcome in. Happy December 23rd. Welcome to the Living and Loving Show. I'm your host, Triple L. Live well, love more, laugh always. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, Lotus. Y'all make sure you hit them with the fave. They'll be in the chat for a little bit, and then they'll be streaming later tonight. So definitely link up with their social media so you can follow them where they are and enjoy their good vibes. All right. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the faves. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy anything you celebrate as long as it's not hurting yourself or others. Thank you for being a part of the Good Vibe Tribe tonight. My next two guests are also close to my heart. So is my beautiful cat. She's coming up to say hello to everyone. Hi, baby. But we have King Goober. Okay, so spam those crowns in the goofy face and spam the cute headstone for Vampy. They found love on the apps. They're coming up right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you, King Goober. Those are their emojis. You can spam the butterflies too. Get in here, find out how you too can find love on the apps if you're looking for love. And if you're not looking for love, well, feel loved and good energy in here tonight with us. All right, let's welcome them in. Thank you all for being here. Our 115th show, season 10, episode 1. Here we go, second couple of the night. I'm just gonna bring you both in at the same time if you're okay with that. And we'll just kind of alternate on the interview. I think it'll be a little easier that way for everybody. Hello. Hi. What? Oh my gosh. Yes. I love it. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Thank you for being here, both of you tonight.
Thank you so much for having us. Although, you know, it doesn't feel like she should be on top because she's the one. Without her, there'd be no Goober. I'm just saying.
I love it. Okay, I know, and Vampy was already saying in the chat, just like I'm already kind of tearing up. I get it. You know, love is so powerful and so healing. And when we find the right person to enjoy each other and to celebrate successes and lift each other in hardships, it's just so amazing. It's almost like something you can't describe sometimes. And so I can relate, and I love that you found each other. So let's have fun. Let's be silly, and let's also be real. I know you both will be. But before we dive into the love story, let's talk just briefly about each of you, how you started streaming and kind of your stream aura, like what you do on the apps and things.
Okay. Go ahead, baby.
Okay. Well, my name is Vampy. I've been in app since 2016. Whenever I first joined the app, it wasn't no live stream at all, just chats. My best friend is the reason why I got on the app. We were both looking for love. She found her husband on her first try on the app, and they got married of April of this year. I'll stream here and there. I don't have a schedule, but I do stream here and there. But also always on the shows, or I'm always adminning, and I just love everything I do on the app, and pretty much about it.
I love it.
Yeah, me, I've been streaming for a whole 4 months. Since August 15th. Yeah, I got you right. Made you think no, not long at all. Still new. And I'm working on a schedule right now. As of right now, I am streaming towards like the mornings, afternoons. And I finally, you know, I have my own show that I'm proud to say. So does my baby, which she, you know, fantastically neglected. It's okay, I got you, babe. And yeah, I'm a goofball. I'm the epitome. You look up goof or goober in the dictionary, you won't see my face.
And I love the energy. It's definitely Good Vibe Tribes. Don't mind me. It's just allergies. Okay. No, but okay. So you're both streamers. You're very involved on the app. I know Vampy. I've known her for a long time as a great asset to many streams and to her own stream, and a beautiful soul, as well as you, King Goober, which is why my heart just like grows triple times when I see you two together. And it was new news to me. I mean, it was just like, I think it was like a week and a half that I found out about this love story. So
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
was like, it's her
we have a
fault.
little
No,
one.
it's mine. It's mine. It is not my baby's. It's definitely mine.
So let's talk about it. How did you find each other? And share what you want to share, of course, and and just give us all the lovey-dovey details that you want to share. Obviously, knowing that it can be challenging to have an app on a public platform. So definitely we could talk about that too. But so how did it happen? How did you guys find each other?
You want to say it or do you want me to, babe?
I'll let you go. I'll hear you say it.
All right, no problem. So, all right. How can I shorten this so I don't ramble like I always do? If you know me, you know why I'm saying that. All right, so, all right. So basically, we met on a game show, and we had a mutual friend, and I didn't know it at the time. So, but we met on a game show, and then we found ourselves competing each other on another game show. The second time, we ran into each other, which I will proudly say I won.
Not competitive or
I'm not going to mention about who won the first game. It's not important. Moving on. After the second time we met, right? She started, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, babe, but she started coming to my streams because she doesn't stream much. Because I would look for her, and I couldn't find her whenever I would go roaming. So she started coming to my streams, started hanging out, and yeah, I mean, we just started like talking, getting to know each other more, and it just ended up. She told me one day like she was developed feelings for me, and I was flattered as heck because she's a beautiful soul and she's very attractive. So I'm like, all right, I was moving slow because we all have our own history with dating and whatnot, and I was still getting accustomed to how flirting around the app goes. So yeah, so not to be taken super seriously. So I took my time, but I was very communicative with Vampy, and like let's get to know each other, and okay, this bell is driving me insane. I'll put it back on later. I'm animated when I'm talking. So I'm moving my head.
I got hat hair.
I just hear this.
Don't worry about it. We'll focus on the love.
I know,
love
right?
the
Focus.
jingle everywhere.
So whatchamacallit, and then yeah, so we started getting to know each other, and pretty soon I started developing feelings. It hit me. It did hit us different. For her, it was right away. It was like literally almost love at first sight. Correct me if I'm wrong, for lack of a better way of saying it. For me, I have to be honest, it did come gradual because I was fighting. I was afraid. I had fears, and I didn't want to get hopes up and come to find out that it was just for fun and whatnot, right? As I mentioned before, flirting for fun and all that. So I told her that, you know what, I only have eyes for you. And then from there, that's when I was solely focused on getting to know Vampy and for us to blossom into something more. And, it took like we met September, what was it, September 17th? Yeah, we met September 17th. And it took about maybe, I want to say 2 months or so before we started really like getting to know each other. And then, yeah, November 14th, I asked her if she would be my girlfriend. And we've been a couple ever since. It's been over a month now. And honestly, if it wasn't for her, we're adults. We all go through stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm just a meat bag. She's the bones. She's the structure. She's the backbone that holds me up. Okay. You suck the bones out, I become shriveled, and then
Okay.
not in that sense. Oh my God. You take the bones out, okay?
Oh, it's cute.
The one
I love
time
it.
I
No, I like
trying
what
to
you're saying.
behave.
You're cute. Sorry. I mean, oh, Sorry, it's the full moon loading. Okay. Full moon loading. So, but no, I love that. So yes, I see what you're saying. You're giving an analogy of your union, of your commitment to each other, and how you support each other, right? And you make this completeness, this the two sides of the heart, right, coming together. I love that. And sorry, keep going, but you had me at bone.
Oh, hey, she did too. But hey, you went there, Triple O. Okay, I was trying to behave. You had to go there. So, all right. But pretty much after that, we've been together since, and we've already been through some, not with each other, but we've been through some hardships about other people may or may not having a problem, or for lack of a better way of saying it, and we. From the very beginning, I was adamant to okay, we need to really, really get on this communication bug, really communicate about everything and anything, especially because we are long distance. I'm in California. She's in Mississippi. I don't know why I was going to say Missouri. Wow. But I know, right? Bad goober. But yeah, so we communicate, and we do plan on seeing each other next year. It does depend on couple circumstances as far as when and who. But we've already talked about that and stuff like that. So it just kind of playing it by ear as far as that. But we are definitely planning on seeing each other, and we plan on I feel like this is most adults. You get in a relationship with the intention of settling down with that person, not just to pass time or just to get in a relationship. So I really do see myself, with Vampy for a very long time, and who knows, right? I mean, I'm not gonna say more because every one of our friends always teases us with the da 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 ha 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 da 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 da. Smack. I'm good. At least for
It's still new. It's still
early.
new.
I know.
You're in the prime, part of the honeymoon phase, right? You're in the beginning of the love. You're getting to know each other. You're finding out how deep can you grow your connection. You're doing it. I feel like you're smart to do what you did. You both kind of had your own energy to it, but you took your time and you're building. And that's what relationships are, right? They're growing, healthy, organic. They are building. They're organic, right? So healthy ones anyway. So they're living and breathing. They're like a third party, right? It's you two and your love of each other, right? Your relationship. So exciting. You're going to get together soon. It is challenging to have an LDR, a long distance relationship. Been there, done that a few times. But it's possible. So what are some of the things you're looking forward to besides getting together in person soon as possible, given some variables? What do you love about each other? Let's do that. What's one thing or more that you each love about each other?
Babe.
Okay, so I love his personality. He has a wonderful, amazing personality. Kevin wanted to smile. I love when he smiles at me. It just melts my heart. He's funny as heck, and he really cares about people, and this is the same way I am with people as well. Like the fact that we had so much love for people that we chill out with, go around the app with. We are basically the same just about it, and we share so many things in common. It's oh my goodness.
I love it. It's beautiful. All right, King.
How can I follow that up? I mean, I can't help but to agree. It's the same. For to go a little more, it's for me personally, I'm a lot to deal with. Let's be real. Okay, let's be honest here. I'm aware of it. I know everyone else is that comes across me. I'm it's I'm a lot to take in. Okay, 9 times out of 10, if you're just meeting me, you're gonna think I'm annoying. You may or may not. You probably won't like me at first. Once you get to know me, your opinion may change. But I'm aware of that, and so the fact that this embodiment of just benevolence over here, is legitimately one of the most patient women that I've not only just, I'm dating, but just that I've met, because she really does have a lot of patience. And, she's really open in communication. When I told her that that was one of my big things, she was really happy to hear that, it's okay. I will even say this, like, I've had experiences where I've dated someone younger than me and it didn't work out because the level of maturity was way off. And, it's funny because we were only a year off. With that being I, there's a 5-year difference, right? However, however, this woman here is really mature for her age, and like, she grounds me. And I'm 30. I'm the one that's older, and she grounds me. And that I do like, because I'm able to snap back. I've, had bad experience in the past when it's reversed, and the fact that she is young, but she has the maturity of someone my age, and is willing to, communicate with me, deal with me on a daily basis, and yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go into it because we'll take the entire episode, but like, the common interests that we share is amazing. I legit, I remember telling my best friend when I visited her in Prague, I was telling her, like, the woman I marry is gonna be into pro wrestling, music, and to have a dark soul, and loves Tim Burton. I didn't know I was gonna be describing Vampy. Okay, I had no clue. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay.
I love it. I know. Let's talk about the things you both love that bring you closer. Your hobbies, your passions. So you said the kind of dark energy, right? Vampy, but a fun like dark energy. I don't know. I love it. I've loved her from the get-go. And The Nightmare Before Christmas, super fun and creative. And some other things you have in common. Streaming, obviously.
The Crow. Crow is his all-time favorite movie, and I love The Crow as well.
Her second all-time favorite movie.
All-time favorite, but it's definitely his number one favorite, and I love it. He reminds me, it can't rain all the time, and it's like, powerful message behind that as well. He loves wrestling, and like, and I love wrestling too. I'm into independent wrestling. He loves WWE, NXT, with all that comes with wrestling. It's like so wonderful to share this with him. And honestly, I was kind of shocked that with me and him having the same similarities and interests in things, it like really shocked me. So I'm like so grateful, and I'm happy to like share these things with him.
I love it. I'm going to just address the chat for just a moment because there are some new people in here. So get in here, y'all. Also, watch the chat. My moderators, feel free, if someone's not being incorporative of the show and the positive vibes, to help them to the next stream, and we'll welcome them back the next time. But this is a featured show hour. Closing out the show in a few minutes. I'm Triple L. I'm the host of the Living and Loving Show. This is our 115th show, and this is our couples edition. We just had Lotus and Callie in the chat. They're in the chat. They were just our first couple that came on, and we now have King Goober and Vampy, who are both also live streamers that found love on the app. So that's what we're talking about if you're just joining us. And welcome in, 829 people. We're happy you're here. Tap the favorite on my guests. When you're ready, tap the favorite on me. And thank you again for being here. So we were just talking about their love journey, how they met, their things that are in common, why they love each other. And so let's keep going with, so we have some upcoming excitement in the new year for you all. How do you said open communication is key, patience, right? What are some other things that you could maybe give advice to someone like me who is a live streamer, still open to love, but a little guarded? What is some advice you could give to us that are still looking and maybe want to look at maybe dating another streamer? Any tips there?
I know this is kind of scary, but full on communication. And what I mean by that is let the person know where your mind's at. Don't just tell them certain things. Let them know where your mind's at so they can understand your perspective. A lot of people, unfortunately, lack empathy, lack the ability to put themselves in other people's shoes. So that's where a lot of misconceptions come in, and a lot of misunderstanding. That's why people break up so quick. You know, like for example, when Rampy told me that she fell for me super quick, I could have been like, oh yeah, me too. And like it would have just seemed weird because I didn't. It gradually grew. So the fact that I told her was like, hey, look, I'm not there. It's growing. I really do like you and I want to get to that, but it's you know, I want to get to know you better, and you explain where you're coming from. As long as there is, and each party is member of the party is understanding and knows where the other person's coming from, then it makes it easier. There's no misunderstanding, misconstruing or any of that sort. So I think that's a big thing. And then also whatever your morals and your values, communicate that with each other. That way you can respect those. And those are the two things that I would advise anybody that's doing that. And not to give up. Okay, shutting up.
Absolutely. No, I love it. And I want to hear from you too, Rampy. But beautiful. Honesty, open communication. Honesty is key, right? I mean, how can we operate from a place of non-truth? It won't build a solid foundation like a rock, right? And we want that in love if we're really trying to grow, like you mentioned, for the future. So, Vampy, how about you? Some advice similar to what King said, King Goober, or maybe something a little different from your perspective.
Yeah, definitely. Like it was like a building a foundation, like a lot of communication. And I'm glad that he's also a private person that loves communication. And knowing where I'm thinking, what he's thinking, how building that foundation. I love everything about that as well. So he was definitely right when he said about the whole building it up to it and everything. And don't give up on finding love. Like it's possible. Like my best friend met her husband on here. Like that encouraged me too. Like she found her husband on here on her first day of downloading the app actually. Yeah. It's like they've been together for 7 years. So like, oh my goodness, it's been amazing for her. And it's like motivated me so much.
And it happens. I know actually quite a few couples that are married now from the platform. I've been on here as a streamer for 4 years, but I joined in 2018. And there's even some little ones out there, little pitter patters of little feet from people who met on the app and have grown a family, a relationship, found love, and built, a true family. Whether it's just them or they've created more little ones. So it's beautiful. I'm so proud of you both for leaning into love. And thank you so much for being on the show tonight for the couples edition. Absolutely. You all can tell me everything and anything you want, and also let people know about your streams coming up. And we could do a little after show too if you have a few minutes. So
I think so. I think we have some time. I did want to say though, it's like as far as like not just to piggyback on like not giving up, like treat it like as far as looking for love, treat it like when you lose something, or treat it like a dragon. Don't think about it. Live your life. Okay. And you'll find what you're looking for. You'll find love, and you might actually find a dragon, because I'm not lying. I wasn't thinking about it. This past week, I came up across a dragon myself for the first time, and I was not looking for it. Okay. So yes, it's possible. I'm not going to go into detail because I'll take the whole rest of the show. Okay. I can talk, Triple. But
you're a wonderful streamer, both of you. And y'all, if you're looking for admins, if you're looking for great shows, great content, wonderful energy, these two streamers right here are a wonderful place to go and just be you and have some fun. And definitely tap in with them. Okay. When you're looking for a little bit of company or just a good energy, just check them out and join their streams. You'll have a good time. I promise it.
We're a package deal. Vampy Goober, power admin couple. Let's go.
I love it. Okay. I think Emoji J, if you're still in here, we're gonna do the outro in just a minute. If he's not here, that's okay too. But before we close out this segment, tell us when you'll be live and anything upcoming that we can support you in.
Baby.
Okay, I guess I go first. Well, So my name is Vampy. I am a host of Vampy Musical Madness every Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm also my lovely's boyfriend admin for his show Give Talk every Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm a admin for a lot of shows on the app. Like if you like want to be on the show, please hit me up on my IG. My IG is linked in the bio. What I have coming up, I have December 29th auction with Best Friend. He's also in the same auction as I am. Come out and support us and come out and just spam my emojis, like come to have a good time.
I love it. Yes, and their emojis are right here. We've had amazing Shine spamming them. It's the crown for King and the little silly face for King Goober. And also in both of them, they have each other's emojis. I think that's super cute. The headstone, like a gravestone for Vampy. Hit that favorite and follow on both of these amazing humans and streamers. They found love on the app. They are growing their relationship. I'm going to see if Emoji Jay's ready. He's ready. We'll do the outro. And if you have a couple minutes, we could do like a little vibe. And if you go to your stream, I get that too, because I know live streamers, we got to be streaming on a Saturday night, right? Can I get a cute picture with you guys before I welcome in the outro video with Emoji Jay? Y'all ready?
Can I
Okay.
plug in her show real quick? I didn't get a chance to plug.
Yes.
It's okay. I talked a whole lot enough for this episode. I'll just say Vampy's Musical Madness every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm one of her admins. She's amazing, beautiful, and inspiration. So that's all I'm gonna say. I might have an auction later in the week, but you know.
Yes. LinkedIn is their social media. You can keep up with all the events they're doing. They are out here on the Meet Me streets, having a lot of fun. The Plenty of Fish streets, the Scout streets, all the streets of the apps that combine together to make this wonderful meet group. I'm going to welcome in Emoji Jay. If y'all two could exit for me for just a moment as we close out the show. I also want to thank you so much, Vampy. Thank you, King Goober. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for sharing your love journey. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. Almost